Imagine this. You're stranded on a deserted island, desperate and alone, until you find a flatulent corpse. A premise this bizarre has no business being so heartfelt, yet that's exactly the genius of Swiss Army Man. Released in 2016, this indie film became a cult classic, captivating viewers with its raw exploration of loneliness, friendship, and what it truly means to be alive. Today, let's dive deep into Swiss Army Man and why it resonated with so many despite, or maybe because of, its absurdity. Swiss Army Man stars PaulDano as Hank, a man stranded in the wilderness who is on the verge of ending it all. His life takes a surreal turn when he encounters Manny, a dead body played by Daniel Radcliffe. But Manny isn't just a corpse. He's a Swiss Army knife of sorts, with unique abilities that Hank quickly learns to use for survival. One of the most striking aspects of Swiss Army Man is how it uses absurdity to discuss profound themes. Hank's isolation on the island is more than just physical. It's a representation of deep emotional and societal isolation. He's been cast away by society, feeling unworthy and invisible. Manny's arrival, strange as it is, provides Hank with someone to talk to, challenging his perceptions of loneliness and even life itself. Through Manny, we're given an outsider's perspective on the human experience. Their conversations explore topics like shame, social norms, and the absurdity of societal expectations. Manny's childlike curiosity forces Hank to confront the suppressed parts of himself, questioning why he, and by extension, we, are so afraid to truly live. Humor is a powerful tool in storytelling, especially when tackling difficult themes. The Daniels use absurd humor, yes, even flatulence, to break down the boundaries between us and these characters. By blending the grotesque with the comedic, the film allows us to explore raw human vulnerabilities without being overly sentimental or heavy-handed. The absurdity feels like a breath of fresh air, a reminder that sometimes life's strangest moments lead to the most genuine connections. It's the surreal humor that both disarms the viewer and keeps the film grounded, ensuring that we remain emotionally invested in these characters. Swiss Army Man also stands out for its dedication to practical effects. The filmmakers could have used CGI for many of Manny's movements, but instead, they opted for a mix of Radcliffe's physical performance and practical puppetry. This choice enhances the film's raw, handmade feel, bridging the surreal with the tangible and making Manny's character all the more relatable. Radcliffe's commitment to the role brought a depth to Manny that CGI might have obscured. His subtle expressions and the precise physicality give Manny an eerie yet endearing humanity, transforming him from an object into a full-fledged character that we care about. Another unique aspect of Swiss Army Man is the soundtrack. The score features a cappella vocals performed by Dano and Radcliffe themselves, with tracks that often align with the characters' emotions. As Hank and Manny connect, so do their voices in harmony, representing their evolving friendship and shared experience. The soundtrack is as whimsical and as poignant as the story itself, capturing that odd mix of isolation and companionship. When it premiered at Sundance, Swiss Army Man had one of the most divided receptions in the festival's history. Some viewers walked out, while others praised its audacity and depth. But despite, or perhaps because of, its divisive nature, the film found an audience that appreciated its daring approach to storytelling. Over time, Swiss Army Man has earned its place in indie film circles, becoming a cult favorite. For many, it's a reminder that cinema can be both strange and deeply human. It challenges us to consider our own unspoken fears, the boundaries we place on ourselves, and maybe to find a bit of humor in the absurdity of life. So, in conclusion, I think Swiss Army Man's more than a film about a man and a corpse. It's a story of rebirth, vulnerability, and the courage to embrace the parts of ourselves that we hide away. This movie, by daring to be different, leaves a lasting impression, reminding us of our need for connection even in the strangest of places. So what do you think? Is Swiss Army Man a profound meditation on the human existence, or just a strange indie flick? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into the world of film. See you next week!
How about if I put my penis in you?
That's even worse.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What about if I just did the tip? Like just the very beginning?
Okay, man.